You are worthy of it all. You are worthy of it all. Hey friends, this is You Are Worthy of It All in the key of D. This is a really simple way to chord and sing along to the song. Stop the video. If you click right below, you'll find the link for the chord sheet, and it'll make a lot more sense as we dive in. All right, so this song has several chords. I'm going to break it down to the simple ones. So we're going to play G chord, A chord, D, E minor, and F sharp minor. So let's jump in and find those. So if you look for this group of 3 black notes, I'm going to be playing the G down from middle C. That's just preference. You can sure play chords in different ways. So the G chord is found between the group of 3 black notes. Play thumb on G, play every other note, and there's your G major chord. 3 notes make up that chord, okay? All right. Move up one set of notes. We're in the A position. This is the note A, and we're going to pick up this black note in the middle. So this makes a triangle shape. So we have A, C sharp, E. See that there's a black note at the top, 2 white notes at the bottom. You'll want to remember this shape. And so when we play the A and then we go to the D, which sometimes you go back and forth between the two, you want to think of it as a shape in your hand that you want to freeze. Move up to the D position, which is the D tucked between the group of 2 black notes. The D note is right there. You're going to play D, F sharp, A as a triangle shape as well. See that black note on the top, 2 white notes. So when you're sort of toggling between these 2 chords, which is really common in the verse and the chorus, you'll want to kind of think of it as that shape and move back and forth between those chords. I'm moving fingers 2 and 4 out of the way so you can see which notes I'm playing. But just get that into your head for this song, because that does take care of a couple chords. I think there's 5 chords. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chords. That is 2 out of the 5 being at that triangle shape in that way. So that kind of helps you kind of be able to go back and forth between those 2. All right, then E minor. So you're after the D that we just played here. Move up one set of notes, and that's the E minor position. So we have E, G, B. Okay. And then our last and final chord, I think you only play it in the bridge, is our F sharp minor. So think of this chord like an upside down triangle. So we have 2 triangle notes at the top and 1 white note in the middle. So it kind of looks like this. So we have F sharp, A, C sharp. So I oftentimes play fingers 1, 2, 4 with that chord. You can play 1, 3, 5 like you are with the rest of them, whatever feels comfortable for you. That's the F sharp minor upside down triangle. Okay, so we have G, A, D, E minor, and F sharp minor. That's what our right hand is going to be doing, is playing those 5 chords. Our left hand is going to be playing single notes just to get your 2 hands to work together. And you might just have to work on these 2 hands separately, left hand and then right hand only. Okay, so what I do for this song is I put pinky on the G note, and that kind of gives me a reference point to play all the single notes that I'm going to be playing in this song. So when I play a G chord up here, I'm going to be playing G single note. Okay, A to A, ring finger for that A note, D to D. When I play a D chord in my right hand, D single note over here. Okay, this is where you're going to have to choose to move your thumb over a couple different times to stretch for that E when you play it, which is not very often for the E minor. And then F sharp minor, I'm just going to kind of relax my wrist and move all the way up into this F sharp minor, the F sharp note, to follow my F sharp minor chord. So does that make sense? You're going to keep kind of pinky rooted here, lining up those 5 fingers. The D note will play here, E will open up that thumb, and F sharp will come up and just ever so slightly move that wrist. That'll help you to not be so rigid and to be able to play that note. You can play the F sharp minor down here on the lower part if you choose. Total option for you. All right, so I'm going to sing through verse 1 so you can see how it sounds when we bring the 2 hands together, and then I'm going to show you some different simple patterns before we bring in the rhythm. See Okay, so some simple things that break down the verse in this song. There's only one verse, one chorus and bridge, and an instrumental. So overall, this song is very easy. So the verse just goes G to the A, to the G, to the A, to the G, to the A, to the D, which is really nice. There's just a lot of repetition. Okay, if you take a look at the chorus, there's just one chord per line. It just goes D, A, G, A, D. Okay. Bridge is really simple in that it's D, F sharp minor, B minor, G, D, A. Okay, there's nothing common there with the bridge. But otherwise, the other 2/3 of that song are just a lot of simple chords, one chord per line. How the two hands come together rhythm-wise, this song is written in 4/4 time signature, so it has a ratio that I use called 1-2. That just means together and then just that right hand by itself. So they're playing together, right, together, right, together, right, together, right. It's just a great way to get those two hands working together, and then you can add, add in rhythm, variations, melody, whatever you want to at that point. So let's work through the verse together. So we're gonna start out in that G chord with G single note, and you could just do chords by yourself if you want, and get that pulsing going. Together, right. All the saints and A chord, this is that triangle, and angels, back to the G, they bow before your A throne, G, all the elders, A, cast their crowns before the G, Lamb of A, into the triangle D. Here we go. God, and freeze that shape, move up to the D position, and there you are. Sing. Okay, so that's going to take the hardest part of that verse is just going G, A, triangle, freeze, and shift up to that D position and pick up that D. Sing. Okay. Transition from the verse to the chorus, you're on the D already, so you're just going to keep pulsing through that D while you sing, you are worthy of it all. Okay? So we're coming off of that, sing, you are worthy of it all. Triangle coming up, A, you are worthy of it all. Down to the G, for from up to the A, do are all things, and you deserve the, back to the D, glory. Okay, so anytime you're going from the A to the D or the D to the A, it's two triangle shapes back and forth. And really between the verse and the chorus, there's a lot of that going on. So take notice of that and just take your time to work through the D to the A. And you might want to just practice that transition between the two. Okay. The bridge is a little bit different, and sort of that instrumental could get you into what that's going to sound like to add in these moody chords. And I think actually I forgot one that's in the instrumental. Here's the B minor. And this is kind of a curved line. You're only going to play it once if you choose to do that instrumental. But what's nice about that instrumental is it is a nice segue of getting you into sort of different melody going on, a little bit more mood coming in with that bridge with those three minor chords introduced. So we have the B minor. Oh, sorry, it is on line 2 of the bridge as well. Can't see, apparently. Okay, B minor is the white, black note, okay? All right, so like I said, there's really no patterns that repeat here, so you're just going to have to learn this one by itself. But here we're going to, like I said, this is where we're going to have to bridge into that E and then F sharp minor. So this is where that left hand's going to do a lot of movement, and the right hand's going to just kind of be doing quite a bit of chords, because now we're playing all 5 chords that I taught you all in one section, okay? So this is definitely the hardest part of the song that you'll want to spend some time on, okay? All right, here's the D for day and night, and let's go up a bit. I'm going to just play through the chords of the instrumental. 4 beats per chord here. So that's all that instrumental is doing, is essentially if you can just pulse 4 times per chord, because it's one chord taking up each measure from a theory perspective. And what it's doing is it's getting you into the mindset of what that bridge is going to sound like, because you've never played the F sharp minor up to this point, never played the B minor or that E minor. And so it's getting moody. It's building anticipation, usually for coming off a chorus. Sometimes there is this anticipation. It's this climax of the song that brings in that bridge. So that's what you could do during that instrumental, is just pulse 1, 2, 3, F sharp minor, 2, 3, 4, B minor, 2, and so on. Just giving each one. And sometimes it might help to just kind of back away from the mic and hum that while you're doing that, getting you into, okay, what's this melody going to sound like? Okay. So let's pretend we've done those 4, that's kind of something you can work on your own. Here's that bridge with the lyrics. D, day and night, night and day. Okay. I'm going to come down to the F sharp minor here, just because my B minor is going to be really close. If I would go up here, it's going to be like quite a swing to come back down to the B minor, but it's your choice where you want to toggle back and forth. Before you introduce inversions, there's a lot of movement from root position to root, and it's kind of clunky at first, okay? So starting again. Day and night, night and day, let incense arise. Day and night, night and day, let incense arise. Okay, so I probably didn't follow my original rules of I was going to play the F sharp minor up here, and instead I did down there. So just notice there's a lot of movement. There's a lot of options of where you want to play what, when, and it creates a lot of diversity in your song. But that's what I decided I ended up doing, is coming down and playing the F sharp minor here, where you can play it up on top. Just know there's chords all over the place. So wherever you want to play them, it doesn't really matter. Just get used to your own rhythm. All right. So after that, let incense arise. Then we come into that chorus, which I already taught you. You are worthy of it all. You are worthy of it all. Again, going from those triangles to triangles, from the D to the A. All right. I'm going to play it from top to bottom. You can play and sing along with me. If this is your first time through, just do right hand only and have a lot of fun. Here we go. And